I'm gonna try to recreate the whole conversation I just had with myself. That's why I should be doing these videos as soon as I have the idea. But you deserve it all, and we have it all. From the moment of conception, you are perfect. What the mother does afterwards, it's a whole different story. But the soul itself is perfect from conception. You deserve all the riches, all the wealth, health, money. You deserve all the joy, the happiness. Like, look at a kid, right? Unconditionally happy. They're always playing around, playful. They love, curious. So you are all that you need. You have it all. So take away all of the material, all the external objects and ideals. You have it all, but we have been programmed to think that we need more. We need this. We need that. When in reality, we already have the love, the joy, the wealth. If you are aligned with it. We're always aligned with it. We have just forgotten because of what society has programmed us to think from, the beginning as a child. So we're constantly aligned, but society brings us away from it, right? With distractions, partying culture, hookup culture, drugs, anything that's a distraction from yourself. So instead of you already having it, the powers that be want you to think you need to work towards it. And you are not aligned with yourself anymore. So, yeah, we all deserve wealth, happiness, joy, etc. But the reason why we're in this earthly realm is to experience what it is to work towards it and align ourselves to it. Like, for example, there's a lot of movies, right? There's, what was it? That Keanu Reeves movie where he's like an angel. The Good Place. The TV show where these godly beings always want to know what it feels like to be a human, right? But they're already godly. They're already angels. So, because when you humble yourself and go from the bottom up, you learn even more, and you learn to understand what it is to live. As a human, humbling yourself is the most powerful thing you can do. When you do it with intention and the will to overcome everything. Hope I'm making sense. So, the idea was when you align with yourself, you live a righteous life, you eat well, you have morals, care for yourself, you treat yourself like you love yourself. You will align with that best version of yourself, the person that has it all, when you're grateful, when you're thankful for everything. You can't just have it like that, because then everyone in the world would have everything. Yeah, we all deserve wealth and happiness and joy, but I mean, there's thousands and thousands of kids that go missing, thousands of women that go missing. They deserve well. There's children in Gaza who are like 6 years old. They deserve to live. But until we align with who we are in our inner selves, with this, which is God, because what society does is takes you away from yourself, because you are God. Consciousness experiencing itself through this space vessel, because we are in time, in space. This is you. But we need a vessel to contain this light. This is the spaceship. So when you take God away from yourself, which is you taking yourself away from yourself, you're lost, looking for happiness, for whatever it is you think you want to achieve in life, when in reality, you've always been there. So, in some cases it is easier said than done, but when we bring God, consciousness, righteousness back to ourselves, we see that we're already rich. And I'm not talking about money. Money is of the devil. Oh, but money brings happiness, and to who? You're giving your life energy for a piece of paper that will eventually go back to the system. Work to pay bills, this and that, goes back to the system. Who owns the money? The bank. Work to buy a house, and who has to pay? You don't own the house. You have to pay property taxes until you die, because who the fuck knows? So, what are you really working for? And we can be self-dependent. And that's where the power lies. They don't want you to know that you literally have the power to do everything and anything. Our ancestors did it, bro. What? When they lived in unity with nature. Nature provides everything and can take away everything. But we have to pay to survive. Anyway. Yes, we all deserve well, but we have to seek it. That's where the game is, the game of life. Being aware that it is not outside of you. Again, it is a little confusing. I already had the thought process, and I was like, oh, let me make a video. Now it's everywhere. That's what happens when you don't write down a script, at least for me. But it comes down to are you worthy? Are you doing something? Are you living the life worthy of what you are seeking? The wealth, the joy, the happiness. Because in reality, the end goal is peace. Peace with yourself and just the world itself. Money doesn't buy happiness, it buys temporary happiness. What is the good of a mansion with thousands, like, dumb amount of bedrooms and bathrooms when there's one person or two people living in it? When there's homeless kids, homeless people starving to death, etc. It's all a carrot in the stick, because if you're always looking for the carrot in the stick, you're never gonna go like this. Oh, I don't need that. But the way society is built is, if you don't obey, suffer the consequences. You get no more light, no more food, no more shelter. They take it away. Yes, we are worthy of love, wealth, and not just money, health, wealth in spirit, health, mental wealth, knowledge. But Are you living the life according to that? I don't know why this is here, but go back to yourself. Reconnect. I should start making the videos as soon as I have the ideas, because, yeah. But anyway, hope you've been taking care of yourself and focusing on yourself. And do good, feel great, and aspire to elevate. Kaiser.